go. Ian, thanks for joining me. It's much appreciated to talk about your kind of watch collection you've had over the years and what you intend to buy in the future potentially. But just talk me through it, because you're a big Breitling fan, aren't you? That's kind of your go-to watch. I think everybody has it. Mine's a Cartier. I love Cartiers, but you're the Breitling man.
You just had to say Cartier, didn't you? Just because they're the best ones out there. I started with Breitling. Reason being is they're probably one of the best watches for the quality, design, weight, precision, and I think they're subtle. I think sometimes with Rolex, which are a beautiful watch as well, they're very much a show watch, whereas Breitling's that almost like stealth.
Do you think they're almost the Maserati of the supercar world?
Yeah, definitely.
Essentially, so they're kind of understated. People know what they are, but they're not like in your face like a Rolex.
I think people always question what the watch is, don't they? So what is that? Oh, it's a Breitling.
Yeah.
Whereas if you have a Breitling, you can always tell their specific style from start to finish, can't you?
Yeah. So tell me about your first one then. What was your first purchase as a Breitling?
So first one was Nav Timer. And that was purchased by my wife as a wedding present.
Oh, you've got a picture of it somewhere, haven't you? You get that up as well. Just show me that. Yeah, we'll have a look as we go along. We'll fire these on as well.
So they come as standard with a brown leather strap. And this is the time I was working in London. So I was suited and booted every day. Wanted a really nice suit watch that went with it. And they came with a nice cream face, a goldy bevel, and then a leather, I think it was crocodile skin strap. I think it's crocodile skin?
Yeah. So this was bought as a wedding present by your wife. Mm-hmm. Obviously, huge sentimental value. I already know what you're going to say.
I'm going to say.
Where is it now?
So I sold this. Okay. She's going to watch this as well. But there was a reason for that. So after this, I got another Nav Timer, but it was the Breitling Special Edition, and they only did 52 of them, or 50 of them, sorry. And mine was a number 42, something like that. And they let the pilots all have them. So I think there's 9 pilots that had them. Right. And then the other 50 got sold off to the general public. Oh, right. So I got that, which is kind of a black variation of this, but with a black strap on it. And I digress. I changed this for a silver strap because I wanted to go metal. Yeah. And leather's great for nicer clothing. More of a metal strap goes with anything, doesn't it? So I changed it for a metal strap. And then I wanted to go for the black strap. Then I wanted the black face.
So this is where there's watches where they do have those interchangeable. Like this Cartier one has the quick release straps. You can put them on and off really quick.
Exactly that. So that then went to that.
Which is
a completely different watch.
A different strap on it.
That I can then wear with whatever you want, shirt, jeans, and be completely different to what I am suited and booted. But from that, I obviously then went for the black edition, which is obviously this one, which has got the beautiful face on it. It's red arrows. I have no interest in red arrows. And that sounds really bad, doesn't it? Straight away.
No, they're nice to watch, but I understand it. You're not a pilot, are you?
No, so it always bothered me. It had the red arrow symbol in the middle rather than the big Breitling symbol, because you buy a Breitling to see Breitling. Yeah. So it sounds really shallow.
Yeah, that does, yeah. What about the labels, you?
Yeah, but you know what I mean. You can't even see that that's a Breitling. Yeah. You see this sort of like this crown and crest, don't you? And then it got to a stage where I think to myself, well, I've got 2 watches. I'm probably not wearing this one that much. It comes with all the book and the memorabilia. It's a big keepsake. There's people out there that are going to want that watch and will treasure and want to make money from it. They might want to wear it daily. So why have I got it stuck in a drawer? It just didn't make any sense to me at all. So I let both the watches go simultaneously, purely because they weren't.
And what did Nick say when you sold the...
She was actually fine because at the time she had we've got her the girls' version of the Breitling. Right. Say girls' version. It's not. It's a men's version. So it's a medium size, and they are unisex. But hers is very much the silver strap, very similar design. And she wanted to flog hers, and she wanted to go to Cartier.
Oh, that made it easier then, didn't it?
I think it wasn't questioned because it wasn't getting worn. Yeah. And I think we both have this mentality of it's not being worn.
So this is what I'm understanding already. There's collectors will be out there which will have watches, put them away, never use them, keep them in there for I guess investment's sake and stuff like that. You're more like me where I want to wear it. What's the point in having the watch if you don't wear it?
What's the point in having it in a drawer? And that's also then someone else is not enjoying that just because you want to collect it. I can understand if you want to make a bit of money off the side of it, but we're probably not in it just for making the money. It's more the wearability of the watch. And for me, when I go to the cabinet and I want to choose a nice watch, I wanted something which I could just choose for anything I was going to wear. So I didn't need to have a leather strap. I wanted to have it metal. It's now timeless. So
yeah, well, let's get that one out for us. Let's have a look what you got in there. And this is your most recent purchase.
And
this is the one you hold the most. You wear that on a regular basis.
We bought this on the way to Mexico, when my wife was having stem cell treatments.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, it was one of those things we saw it in the airport, and instantly you can see the familiarities with the other two watches. It was like the two were amalgamated together. Saw it, loved it. I think Rolex were doing a rose gold at the time, which was stupid. I mean, stupid money, hundreds of thousands of pounds. And this came in at a reasonable amount, a lot lower than that. This is kept in a safe, not at the house, by the way. But it had the similarities of both the first chronograph and the nav timer.
Yeah. It's a beautiful looking thing. And is this got other straps with it, or is it just on the black rubber strap?
So I opted for the black rubber purely because it's interchangeable again. I can go for metal if I need to, but that I can wear with a suit, and I can wear it with anything that I want to wear.
And that's the thing, isn't it? If you pick the right watch, it is suitable for anything, isn't it? And do you think, as you've got older, we were talking before, like, I've been to your birthday, 40th here, you're turning 50 soon.
10 years ago.
But, are you a bit more sentimental about watches now? Is this just because you like it at the moment? Would you sell it, or has this got sentimental value to it?
I think this has probably got even more sentimental value, the whereabouts we bought it and why we went and bought it. And the fact, I think it's such a timeless design. And I think that's watch, for me, that's going to be timeless. That'll be the one which I take to the grave.
But also, we will talk about a little bit, you're involved with mental health awareness and stuff as well. So you do stuff for Say It Lad as well. I'm involved with lots of charities and stuff as well. So that's a big part of your life and what you like to promote and do.
Yeah, well, obviously being Norfolk based, and it's a newfound business, but it wasn't until really the last year, the last 6 months purely for me, that I realised the scale of the problem in the UK and the mental awareness that needs to be brought forward for certainly for men is crazy. We've just signed with Ricky Hatton Foundation, so they're joint partners with us. We've just gone with Ripple, which is a search engine plugin, which means that anytime someone searches anything that's dark on the web, and there is a lot of dark stuff on the web, it cancels it out and it instantaneously gives you helpful advice. So if you search something towards suicide, it will come up with Say It Lad, then from there it will then pivot you towards a wall where you can leave anonymous voice messages with help, and it will also go part to Ripple, which will also put all the other charities that are out there, which are available for mental health.
Well, we support Calm, so some of our campaigns and our competitions we do are led towards raising money for them as well. So there's an element of what we do, but also we're trying to support and help people along, particularly with watches. It's very tends to be male centric essentially. Obviously ladies like watches as well, but it's like cars and watches kind of go together with men. And exactly. So the future, what does it look like for you in terms of work wise and watch wise and basically that? Because I've spoken to some people who have bought their watches, sold their watches to fund business and stuff like that as well. Do you ever use it as a commodity?
Yeah, absolutely. So the reason I think I sold the last two was purely down to there's a value to them, and there's a value that's sat in a drawer not being used, and there's only so much you want to be sat in a drawer not being used. So it was a case of there's loads of places online where you can go and get them priced, and valuation wise you found they've made some money. So why not release that equity? And at the time I needed the equity. As you know, I started Hasbon Racing, which you did a corporate day for.
It was great, I have to say. Superb
that's the case. I need to release some money to buy cars.
Well,
but it's just crazy, isn't it, if you think about it? A watch, a car.
And ultimately that's what it is. If you know the right people, the right type of watches will go up in value. But also I'm very much like you are. I want to wear a watch because I like the look of it and I like the way it feels on the wrist. Now I get the opportunity to wear a lot of watches with 10 to 2 and Omegas in particular and Tudors and stuff like that, and I always come back to my Cartier. It always seems to be my go-to watch, and with you it's most certainly Breitling, isn't it? Yeah,
I think it's understated. So even when you're wearing that today, it looks, I probably wouldn't, it sounds really wrong, but I wouldn't instantaneously look at your watch and go, I want to know what that is. It's that it's stealth, which is what I like about it, rather than in your face.
So your always go-to watch will be Breitling. What would be your last pick? If you were like, is a watch you ever see and you think, as much as it might cost, it's not for me?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I think Cartier is probably one of them as well. I think I'm always going to go back to Breitling.
Yeah.
There's a Rolex which I liked, which was the rose gold one. But realistically, it's this. It is this, and it's not a Rolex. So I might as well just stay with my Breitling, mightn't I?
So, mate, a lot of people know you for being in the kitchen. I've spoken to a few chefs. They're quite into their watches as well. Do you wear your watch in the kitchen? Do you use it for timing, or is it literally just like most of us now? I use my phone to tell the time. I don't actually look at my watch that often.
So within the kitchen, you generally try and say no jewellery, no necklace, no earrings, no watches, like sport, I suppose. Either not that you're going to get injured with it, but it's going to drop off or go into any kind of food items. But generally, the presenting side of Haste Kitchen, so me going out and actually presenting, then I'll go back to this. Yeah, pretty much for all the commercial shoots we do at the moment, I'll go back to wearing that. So we just shot Sainsbury's for Christmas, and I'm out and about on the farms, and that's a perfect daily watch for even for that.
Absolutely. So in terms of timings within the kitchen, then, do you? I mean, I'm a big one, and my partner Nikki tells me off all the time for putting timers and everything. I put some cook in the oven, I'm always timer. I literally set to put a pizza in. Like, I know it takes 20 minutes. I'll still put the timer on.
Yeah.
Are you very much, because you're very much advanced in terms of your work? Do you time stuff still, or do you just naturally know when stuff's ready? Do you look at it and go, that's ready?
Yeah, I do know that.
Do you?
Yeah. I think
that blows my mind.
I would never look at the packaging and say, right, I need to time that.
Really?
And then it would be just my Apple Watch, I dare say, full stop.
A quick talk about them as well. Well, I've got one exactly the same as that, the Ultra.
Yep.
I mean, it's all bells and whistles in it, but I've realised since I've been wearing it, actually, I don't use it that much for anything else apart from telling the time and maybe setting an alarm on it.
Well, this is the thing. So I went with the GPS one, is it? Or the one which takes the SIM card, and I can count. Do
you feel a bit silly going like, hello?
I don't think I've ever had it happen.
Have you not?
No, because my phone's always next to me. So then Nick always laughs at me and goes, so why did you pay for the extra? I said, because it's the extra, isn't it? Yeah. I didn't want to get it and then not have that option and never use it. But truthfully, I've never used it at all.
Well, you gym a lot as well. Do you wear it for the gym? Do you use it for that sort of type of thing?
So for gym, sleep pattern, brilliant. I think they're elegant as well now. I think they look nice. With the strap changes you can get. Like you can get
exactly the same strap. I've got the black.
Oh, have you?
One, yeah.
So they're chunky, aren't they?
Yeah.
Which I liked about it.
Yeah.
Because the smaller ones, I think, was a little bit more lost. Whereas I think the chunky watch is like, you can mimic some nice faces on here.
But you can tell that because that's a fairly chunky watch. That's a fairly chunky watch.
But I want that. I want that weighted effects on the wrist.
I'm the same. So some people like a watch they can't really feel on the wrist. But
No,
actually, I like it. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. But I have to say, these have done exactly what they need to do. And that is
sell it to you marketing wise. That's what it was. That's what they did very well. That's what they're very good at.
Yeah, when you go into the Apple store, there's an element of you just want to go for that one because it's big and chunky. Have you seen the metal straps they do for these now?
Yeah, nice.
They're really nice. They do look lovely.
Yeah.
So they do exactly what they're supposed to do.
Yeah. Matt, I appreciate it so much for your time today. See what I did there?
As always, it's been a pleasure, mate.
Yeah. See you for a pint soon.
Cheers.
Oh no, you're not drinking anymore, are you?
No drinks.
No, good man.